They told me I couldn't make it, but I believed in myself. Practice 40 hours a day, all day, every day. Let's get it.
Welcome in, guys. Thought I'd give you a nice bit of music while we wait to get started. It's super early in the morning. I woke up too early, so I thought hopefully my mic sounds better now. What song is this? This is like a lo-fi chill beats thing. Oh, that's probably a bit loud. We'll just knock it down a little bit. We're here to chill, guys. We're here to chill. We're here to do some reading. I'm gonna be your voice on the radio, on your radio, getting you ready for your day, or helping you get to sleep. Whatever's needed, guys. Sounds great. Okay, nice. Yeah, I listened back to one of the streams and I was like, I need a compressor. Sounds fucking scratchy. So let me know that that this new mic setup sounds good. It matters to me. I want you guys to be comfy. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. That's understandable. I get you, Arcani. Don't worry, it's gonna be super relaxing. We're doing some Brony Christmas in June. Mid-year Brony Christmas. It's come early, guys. It's come early. You gotta love it. Oh. In honor, I'll draw Pony Beckett. That seems appropriate, writing. That does seem appropriate.
But I believed in myself. Practice 40 hours a day, all day, every day. Let's get it.
You guys ready for some real chill stuff? Some relaxingness? That's what we're here for, okay? Let me know if the music's too loud, if it's disruptive. But, no, I've taken into account so much to do this, guys, really. Now, Fanfic fanfiction is all white, and I don't want to blind anyone, so I'm gonna have this quite small on the screen. We're just gonna have it up there so you can kind of like see that it exists, but I just want you to take in the vibes, okay? Hey, Brandy A with the gifted 5 Cope and Seethe memberships. You're a real one. 07 in the chat. Love to fucking see it, okay? Love to fucking see it. Now, Fandon't is obviously not just somebody who I'm mean to on Twitter. They are a creative. They should be recognized as a creative. I think that's important that we get the full picture of who this guy is. Isn't that like, I'm a fast streamer, right? So, they wrote a 13 chapter fan fiction about My Little Pony, and the description is, "This is the story of the world's past and present, a present that will decide the future. Screwball must uncover the past to stop it from returning, but she does not even know who she is. She must rise above fear, sadness, and anger to help her father defeat his old foes. This is the first of 4 in the Forgotten Powers series." Now, for those of you who've been following my Twitter, you may be aware that I've been tweeting quite a lot about Fandon. I've been tweeting about his alt account as well, where he is. Why are there Christmas decorations? It's June. We're doing Brony Christmas in June. Okay, this is a very special morning Brony Christmas. Nicandros, how you doing? How you doing? Merry Christmas, Merry Brony Christmas in June. Metal Man with 2. How long are these chapters? They're not long. Apparently, this takes about 45 minutes to read. So I've got a couple of hours. I've got a couple of hours before I have to do anything. Okay, so I think we're good. I need to bump the music down because it's actually deafening me. But fuck. Okay, we'll go down to there. There we go. I think that's good. That's a good level. Have you seen Mr. Enter's video? I've seen bits of it. I haven't seen all of it. I'm mostly focused in on the interview because that's where I'm really interested. But yeah. So Fandon apparently wants to work on multiple projects. Beckett, go to bed. I've already been to bed. I'm up. I've started my day, Scotty. I've started my day. I've got up. I've had breakfast. I've had a shower. I'm all good, guys. This is not me having a nervous breakdown. Are you reviewing Card Posting's Clopvestigation of Josh Moon? I have been sent it. I'll have a look. I'm not doing that today though. This is a very special stream about a very, very special little guy. Oh fuck, I listen. I missed Brony Christmas. We're bringing it back just for one day. So yeah, like Bronyfandon't desperately wants to create a series of some kind. He thinks it would be really cool for people. So I wanted to have a look at his previous creative works. This was written in 2013. It's 8 a.m. for him, 1 a.m. for me. Thank you for the 2-layer bug. Yes, that's right. It's super early. I'm here taking care of the Americans going to bed, taking care of the Europeans getting up for the day. It's a magical experience. Stop saying clop. So let's have a little look, shall we? Let's have a start having a little read through of this masterpiece, this magnum opus from Bronyfandont's. Guys, I'm gonna level with you. I fucking hate this dude. Chapters 1 to 7. Jesus Christ, mate. This might not take me very long, actually. Rain with a 5. I'm very proud of you for having awakened at a reasonable time. Now keep it up so I can keep watching you at work. Like, I actually do have to go to my job at some point today, okay? I've set aside 2 hours. Okay. Chapter 1. A long time ago, before there were ponies, there were 2 alicorns named Celestia and Luna. Before them, there were the 3 powers of disorder, Apis, chaos, and discord. Apis made the land change and created what are known today as griffins. Chaos created the land and made living monsters such as the cockatrice and the hydra. Discord pieced the land together and tore it apart as he pleased. But one day, Discord thought that life was too dull to live without others. In thinking so, he made the 2 alicorns. He gave them jobs as well. That's nice. See? He's equal opportunity. Listen, you can't just make people and not give them work to do. That bug with a 2. Did you actually go to work after last stream? Yeah, I did. I did like 4 days work. It's alright, I'm taking a 4-day weekend. So I'm not off Friday and Monday. It's good. I'm balancing my life well at the moment. He gave them jobs as well. Celestia to raise the sun, and Luna to bring down the moon. This pleased Discord for decades. though Discord was never happy for too long. He became lonely again, even with his new companions. So Discord struck a deal with Celestia, and they made all the little ponies of the world. Once the other two ponies of Disorder realized... Once the other two powers of Disorder realized that Discord was making all these creations without their permission, they revolted against him. But he became too powerful, and with the help of Celestia, they banished the powers to the core of the planet, never to be seen again. For a long time, everyone lived in peace and harmony, although every day, Discord would become less and less happy with keeping the peace. He went to Celestia saying that there should be more tragedies, more disasters. He told her that life was too boring and needed some more action involved. Celestia saw Discord as an evil being for the first time and used her power to turn Discord to stone. Celestia gave her land a name, Equestria. Bro, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure that's in line with the show's lore. I'm no expert, but that feels a bit like headcanony. Lay a bug with a 5. If we're talking about Discord, we have to acknowledge Fluttercord. Oh my fucking god. Brain dead with a 5. You fucking asshole, bragging about the fact that you get a decent work-life balance while the rest of us suffer in America. Yeah. I love you too, buddy. Thanks, Brain Dead. Lord of Destruction with a 2. One day, all told to get a job seems fair. I don't know what you mean by that, but thank you, Lord of Destruction. Look, yeah, listen, this is what happens when you get older and you have a good work-life balance. You get on stream at 8 a.m. in the morning to read Brony fanfiction. God, fucking dire. Decades later, Discord was freed, and Equestria turned center of a chaotic Equestria turned center of a chaotic storm. Celestia turned to her star student and her friends for help, and with the power of the elements of harmony, Discord was once more stone. Though no one knew that Discord was more clever than he seemed, in the midst of the deception, he created a new pony, one that shared his power and his desire for disaster. This new pony was made somewhere beyond Celestia's view and slowly began to awaken. This pony was named Screwball. Oh my fucking god. Oh my actual fucking god. So let me get this straight. Bronyfandont'S, isn't it interesting that this fucking loser who has nothing else in their life was so desperate for some kind of like, their self-insert character is like a Mary Sue Discord daughter. Oh my god. Beckett, you forgot Pony Beckett. That's true, actually. That is true. That is true. I have, that's an unforgivable sin. Give me a second. We'll go with this one. I like this one. This one always makes me laugh. Fuck. Does that work? Something like that? That's pretty good. Yeah. I was a kid when MLP was on the air. I get to say that. Oh my god, this poor fucking loser. Screwball is canon, isn't she? Apparently they're a canon character, but I don't think their canon lore is they're the child of Discord. Fuck, I don't know. It's bad either way that this is the character that fucking Fandom was like, this is me. This is my insert, guys. Why give unicorns a horn if they're not going to stab each other with it? This is true. Discord is not a father, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, she's a canon background character. She just shows up whenever Discord is there, which is why people think he's her father. Interesting. Thank you for the brony lore. I don't know what a canon status is and I don't care. Wait, this is your chapter 1? This is a prologue, surely. You can't have chapter 1 as your fucking setup. That's ridiculous. Wouldn't it make more sense for Screwball to be a minion of Discord? That's true. To be fair, the name Screwball is fitting for him. That is true. Like, that is a fair argument. Chapter 2. I do not know where I am, or even who. All that I know is that my mane is purple with white streaks. My cutie mark is a baseball and a screw, and I wear an odd hat on my head with a propeller on top. I don't even know my name. Life has been some strange dream where I know what exists and how to speak, but yet I know not about my location or the day. I'm just existing, it seems. It all seems pointless. I awoke to see a room of stone around me. Groggily, my eyes gazed around the area, only to find pillars of rock at the sides, some pebbles on the ground, along with some dark hooves. Suddenly, I became more alert. I looked up to see the figure of an alicorn, luminescent eyes boring down on me. The mare's mane fluttered in the wind with twinkling stars instead of regular hair. Good. You are awake, young one. The shadow pony spoke. Who am I? I asked, dazed at the pony's aura of power. Ladybug with a 2. I usually don't shame writers, but this is ass. Critiquing high literature. Listen, guys, listen. Bronyfandont'S isn't just some random loser who harasses people online. They're an artist. Can we have some respect? Can we have some respect in chat, everybody? Oh, God. That is a question of which I crave answers as well. You are rather peculiar, and certainly not one of my subjects. I was confused. Your subjects? The mare looked down with questioning eyes, as though looking for answers right out of my brain. It seems you do not know of me. I am Princess Luna, sister of Celestia. I raise the moon to bring upon dreams and new day. You're a princess? But where am I? I don't understand. You do not remember appearing in my temple, little pony? Her voice showed distinct command, but was also very soothing and kind. No, I don't remember anything. I don't know how I got here, or who I am. Well, to how exactly you got here, or who you are, I cannot answer. Although, I can help you from here, if you wish. I know some pony who may have an idea of who you are. God, this is fucking awful. Rotting Brain with 5. This is worse than my own fanfics when I was in 7th grade. I'm so confused already. Like, they've just introduced themselves as like, listen guys, this is a really powerful, important character with an amnesia story. Fuck, I hope Fandom makes more shit. This is fucking Kino. Name the Godra with the 5. It's not too late, Beckett. We can find something else to do. Anything else? Does no one in chat like this? Does no one in chat likes Bronyfandont'S fanfictions? That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. Haven't you seen the 300-page Google document jammed packed full of evidence that Black Griffin is a groomer? Bronyfandont'S a savant. I'm having a little fun. This guy's like, nah, this'll do. I like hearing Beckett's voice. This was the first good news I've heard in, well, ever. Yes, thank you. I promise I'll be good. Wow, Bonk. I wish you'd do that in real life, you absolute fucking freak. Evie with the 2. So I just arrived and I'm kind of scared. Don't worry, I'm gonna hold your hand through this. This is a nice morning, chill out, wake up stream. Listen to some chill vibes. Welcome to Christmas in June. Ladybug with the 2. It's clunky as hell and doesn't even use idiom well. Bedtime story, it's like 1 a.m. True. You can go to sleep with this to the story of Screwball. Said the Luna said, looking like she was considering if I was some pony of interest. A young filly with manners. You will be a great companion. The comment let me know that this princess wasn't the snobby kind, which I knew was a good thing, but not knowing why I thought some princesses were snobby at all. Rotting with the 5. I do hate this, but hearing it reminds me that my writing for my storyboards are infinitely better. Rotting, let's be honest, you are a very, very talented person. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Lay a bug with a 2. Dialogue is important for establishing narrative. You know... Oh, fuck. I should get Parry in to read this. Parry would be good. Parry, listen, I need to send this to Parry. This is actually worse than Parry's fanfiction. That's saying something. Parry's fanfiction is unhinged. It also didn't falsely accuse anyone of grooming. I also didn't accuse anyone of falsely grooming, so that also helps. True, Rotting Brain. You're not a total piece of shit. Nim the Godra with the 5. Beckett took our hands and is dragging us into a burning building. Yeah, like really slowly. That's a great image for like what I do as a streamer. I'm just like, it's okay. We're just gonna walk into the lapping fire. Rain with the 10. I don't know why people are complaining. This is the best I've ever witnessed. A true masterpiece. It belongs amongst the greats like Zeus the Room and Neil Breen's Fateful Findings. Oh my fucking god. Layerbug with a 2. Look, I'm a critic at heart. Call me judgy, but I don't care. Hey! How you doing, Sun Commentary? In 5 years, this chat will turn into bronies. I like Sun Commentary. Sun Commentary's been really chill. When I first saw a comment on my post of the video coming out, I was worried. I didn't know how they'd react to the video, but they've been pretty chill. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Yes. Don't worry. This one is staying up and public. Sun Commentary. Okay. Though it is literally me just bullying Bonk. To be clear of what this is. I have so had enough of this, dude. Like, Lio messaged me. Lio messaged me yesterday and was like, I see you woke up and chose violence. And I just couldn't get over the fact that Bronyfandont'S got the account back. And the first thing Fandon't did was like, we need to re-kick up the fucking Gabe and Claire stuff. They're groomers, guys. And I was like, dude. Fuck this. Actually, fuck this. I'm so done with this guy. So I am literally, just so we're clear, if anyone's wondering, I'm going to be tweeting and talking about Bronyfandont'S constantly. I'm just done. There's like, he's not going to shut up. It's easy content for me. It's very funny. This is where we're at now, okay? This is what I am doing with I will burn this channel to the ground just to annoy Fandont'S. So we are absolutely clear. The Lindenauer with the 2. You think they would teach this in English lit? Probably. It would teach students what not to do. I think that'd be helpful. Nate with the 10. Enjoy the Dunks, brother. Also, a contribution to future content, which I hope will be helpful. Insane, enjoyable, and lucrative. This author seems to be a bit heavy on the exposition for my taste. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There are descriptions could use some work. They don't really build a scene very well. I approve of not offering chat stickers. Oh, to be fair, you guys have been going for a while. I'm not doing goals today, but I will give you a sticker. Because you're being so good today, chat. You're chilling out. It's nice. We've definitely exceeded what would normally be the sticker amount anyway. Okay. Evie with the Evie with the 20. That's very generous. Thank you. I read and write a lot of fan fiction, and right off the bat, I'm already so frustrated with the clunky pacing and dialogue. I know it's just fan fiction, but there's good quality stuff out there, and this ain't it, Chief. Yeah, there is some amazing fan fiction. I actually quite like reading good fan fiction, especially on stream and things. Listen, occasionally you get streams like this where people can just earn their gold stars. It's all good. It's all good. Well, I suppose I'll have to call you something, the princess said, looking down at me from height. How about Screwball? Judging from your mark of harmony, I think it fits well. My... what? Oh, my apologies, little one. Ponies nowadays call them cutie marks, correct? I've been gone for so long. Time just seems to have skipped past me in the bat of an eye. Though, that is a story for another day. Right now, we must start heading out. The ever-free forest is out of my control in the day. Hey, I know you got amnesia, but the forest we're in, ever-free, you know, the ever-free forest, no control of it. None. We need to run. Run, little pony. So this random character got her name from one of the most important ponies. Of course she did. This is dumber than Pymation's animations, which, to be clear, are meant to be dumb. Oh. What used to be known as the Star Wars expanded universe is now simply the greatest collection of fanfiction ever written. Changed my mind. Actually, no, that's completely true. That is completely fucking true. Cool anime girls with the 5. How dare you, Beckett? You make us listen to bad fictions and fanfics and don't even give us goals to get stickers. Sure, I'll give you a goal. I'll give you a goal. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll set one. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Layer Bugwood too. I want a copy of this so I can edit it. That's legitimately very funny. I'm gonna have a cigarette before the next chapter. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a little while. It's alright, I've got no I don't have any meetings until the afternoon. Theoretically, we can go till 11 o'clock in the morning. If I need to do a 3-hour stream first thing in the morning before work, I will do it. It's so dumb. Beckett, you should give us a sticker for the past super chats. I did. You got one. You got one. You went through. I've kept my word. Yeah, if you fall asleep, the sticker isn't for you, though. Also, not just chat, but good morning to all you lurkers out there who are just tuning in for some background noise. I hope things are going well in your lives. I hope you've not completely lost control. And that depending on what time zone you're in, you're all curled up in bed, comfy. Or you're just getting some breakfast ready, having some nice bacon, eggs, sausages, some cereal. I hope things are going well. You guys are fucking awesome. Gotta give the lurkers some love. Drowsy, usually a lurker here. Nice to see you in chat, bro. How you doing? I woke up to this. Hey, Neon Willow Leaf, how you doing? Dinner is on soon? Dude, the fucking time zones I stream to are fucking wild. Okay. Chapter 3. Me and Luna trotted through the woods for a couple of miles. Every now and then she would glance back at me, a deep expression on her face. She's just a fucking horse. Come on. Layer Bug with a 5. Wookie is trying to commit sticker exclusion. Wookie, this is what got Teddy to put a bounty on your head. What you doing? What was it? Confusion? Interest? Fear? I don't know why I would be any threat to anyone. Look how things have turned out, Bunk. Well, let's be fair. Bunk's not a threat to anyone anymore. Not with half the internet kneecapping him. Do you know, I really thought he tried to like stir up a mob against like another fucking voice actor yesterday, and immediately just got shat on. Like he opened up his replies again and just got fucking decimated. Bro can't tweet anymore without like 20 replies calling him out, and basically me or Falgi just like screenshotting everything he says. This is your life now, Fandont. Okay? This is actually what your life is going to be like. We're on day 3. Why is it Christmas here? Because we're doing Brony Christmas in June. Merry Brony Christmas. Punk got spawn killed. Now I'm curious about this dude's lore. Bro, this dude is a freak. This dude is a freak. Bunk regularly defends the fact that he enjoys pornography of underage furry and pony characters because it's not real and he doesn't see them as children. Bonk lore video. There's a load in the Saberspark video, but maybe he needs something of his own. Will you do something akin to Internet Versus, but it's retard rambles instead? I know that, so obviously I speak to Connor every now and again. I know that he's probably going to do more Internet Versus on these. Anyway. Bruh, Bonkers Unhinged. True. When can we use the Reaper drones? The look on your pony's avatar face on. Oh, I think this is a really good little pony avatar. I hope anyone who's read my stuff thinks it's better than this fic. Yeah, well, that would be the ideal, wouldn't it? Are we gonna get 20% cooler? I might do it at the end. Depends if I raid anyone. Okay. I didn't even know my real name, though I was warming up to Screwball. I just hope whatever it was, Luna wouldn't decide that I was a danger to any pony. Luna slowed down. We have arrived. I looked forward to see a little hut of straw and wood at the edge of a small clearing. What are we doing here? I asked, unsure that this was a place for answers on who I was. If any pony knows anything about you, it would be our spiritual zebra, Zorkola. Zikora? Zikora? Is it Zikora? We'll go with Zikora. Come, I'll introduce you. Also, isn't this another fucking, like, main secondary character? Like, we're on chapter 3, and this character's, like, history, like Bronyfandont'S fanfic about their OC is they're named by Princess Luna, and now they're meeting the fucking zebra character? Bro, have some fucking pacing. MLP has zebras? Yeah, they're, that's their racial coding for black people. Layabug with the 2. Dad, Wookie is trying to make sure I never get stickers. Zikula, you could never write Zikula now, surely. Like, you'd get fucking cancelled. The pacing of this fanfic sucks. It's all over the fucking place. Zakora. Zakora? Okay. Zakora. We stepped through the open door to a room that was cluttered with bottles and pots. At each end of the room, hanging on the wall, were tribal masks with awkward faces carved into them. Bit racist, Bonk? That's a bit judgy of other cultures, isn't it, Bonk? Almost comes across a little bit racist, doesn't it, Bonk? Bonk. You secret fascist. All these dog whistles. All these dog whistles. Know how Screwball is meeting all the darker ponies first? I don't know. Seems a little odd, Bonk, that you'd be so racist. I thought you were meant to be progressive. Telling on yourself. And in the center was a large brewing pot with a striped horse moving a long pole of wood through the thick, green substance inside. Zakora, it's good to see you again. I hope you don't mind, but I brought a guest, Luna spoke to the zebra. Interesting. Spoke to the zebra. Why do you have to keep mentioning they're a zebra, Bonk? Again, out-fascisting Beckett, true. I think Bonk's a right-winger. You know, it's like, you know how you get, like, all these crazy right-wingers and they're all, like, anti-sex, and then Glenn Greenwald gets caught with, like, fucking, like, in a fucking sex tape? It's like that. It's the opposite. They're all super worried. Like, they have to signal that they're not Nazis, because inside, they know what they are. How good it is to see you, Zakora said, turning to face us. I don't mind. Demon creature from hell, she yelled, then swiftly jumped to the top of the wooden mixer with one hoof while shaking another dead at me. Oh, God. Zakora, Luna shouted, looking baffled. Why would you ever speak such filthy language to a young filly? I know you were raised better, for I watched over it. What do you mean you watched over it? What? Oh my God. Princess Luna, maybe I should go. I think I'm in the wrong place, was all I could say while holding back the tears caused by the hurtful words Zakora spoke. Wow. So you encounter one person from another culture. One person from another culture, and you should leave because that you think that they're hurtful? Again, Bonk. It seems a bit racist, doesn't it? Bonk, genuine question. Do you cross the road when you see a black person walking towards you? Are you a bit scared of black people, Bonk? I don't know. Seems ooh. Seems a little sus to me. Do you not know that what this pony will become? Zakora said, still balancing on the pole. She is the demon spawn of the one we shun. Zakora, stop scaring the young one. I vaguely remember seeing an episode with Zakora in it. Doesn't she rhyme? Isn't that her whole thing? Zakora rhymes? Is it? That's like... That's like her whole thing. And that's why people don't, like, understand what she's talking about. Yes, okay, listen. It's time to come clean. I have been researching the Brony fandom for so long. I have actually seen probably about 2 seasons of the fucking show. Q-Hood Ornament, member for 10 months. Brony Xmas in June, it's a holiday miracle, true. I remember her fucking rhyming. It's a Jamaican accent. Is it? Fuck. I've seen it for research purposes. Fuck all of you. Don't judge me. The pits to which I plumb to bring you content. Fucking tell you. Is she a witch doctor in the show, or is that just another layer of racism? Yeah, she's kind of a witch doctor in the show, I guess. She was supposed to speak Swahili originally. Holy fuck, is that true? We listen and judge. Oh no. Oh no. Listen. She's a healer and potion maker of sorts, yeah. Okay. She is the demon spawn of the one we shun. Zakora, stop scaring the young one. Screwball only wants to know who she is, not to be stung with your lashing tongue. If you won't calm down, then I will be back with my sister, and it will not be a good result. I'm sorry, so you wander into... So let me get this straight. In the fanfic, Luna wanders into this zebra's home and is like, I'll bring back my sister. Listen, your people used to be slaves. You don't want to start a war, do you? You don't want Equestria to colonize your lands. Layerbug with a 2. I think there was a Pony Witch Trials, I'll be honest. My white sister. Yeah, I'll bring my white sister back here. Bro. Bonk. So many dog whistles, Bonk. What were you doing? How can you... Bonk, how can you defend the racism in your fanfiction? Zarkala looked deep in thought. Finally, she hopped to the floor, staring at me like I was a specimen that has yet to be observed. You do not know who you are? She asked, her tongue easing. I'm sorry. I only came here because Princess Luna thinks you know something about me. I was hoping. But I'll leave if you want, I replied, scared out of my mind. Zarkala spoke. I'm sorry, I decided to scream. I thought you were the daughter of the one who is mean. Oh, so now she fucking rhymes? Now she rhymes? Where was all this before? Zarkala was heavily shunned in her intro episode. I forgot that. Was she? Is that how they introduced her? Bro, this show. I had no idea. Got scared so hard that she lost her accent, I guess. Yeah, the main 6 were scared of her. What? Okay. What are you saying? Luna questioned. The most notorious villain of all record. The one trapped in stone. The one named Discord. What the fuck? Okay, so now you rhyme at the end? This is fucking retarded. This is so dumb. They introduced her as the ponies all judging her because she looked and acted weird. What? Okay, chapter 4. On to my music. Oh, is that the end of it? Have we been going for 42 minutes? Holy shit, let me find some other, like, fucking lo-fi. This any good? Yeah, that'll do. We'll switch up for chapter 4. Okay. Chapter 4. Who is Discord? It was the only question to be said. A possibility that I belong to someone is all I could hope for. But Zarkala seemed pretty angry at this Discord pony. What if finding out the truth was a bad thing? I couldn't think about that now. I needed answers. Discord, Luna startled, is a delusional being who seeks only chaos. He has the limbs of the creatures he has created, even pony kind. My sister, Celestia, once defeated him, transforming him into a stone figure. Alas, he escaped eventually and tried to destroy everything. We have accomplished by turning it all into a seething pile of havoc and destruction. We almost failed to stop him, and we would have been under his rule if it wasn't for the elements of harmony. But surely his tricks are done, and your young Screwball here cannot be the spawn of his, correct, Zarkala? The young one may not be the one of destiny, Zarkala started. Though there is something of great importance I can see. You can tell just from her eyes, Luna said, confusing me yet again. What about my eyes? This is dire. This is actually dire. This is worse than I thought it would be. It's actually, like, just fucking awful. Bonk, you are a talentless fucking loser. Why does this guy not understand pacing? Does he not read? Does he not watch anything with a mystery in it, ever? Oh my god. Look, I know this was written in 2013, but I feel like that's not a fucking excuse. Bonk was like 16 when he wrote this. Becca, you having fun of you winning? I feel like I'm having a fucking brain aneurysm, Falgi. Good morning. How you doing? Wait, why do I have 19 notifications on fucking Twitter? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. This is fucking ridiculous. Bronymas early? Yes. Good morning, Hornet. Bro, I lost track and you're the one reading this? Yeah, oh, dude. It's all over the fucking place. The 90 kids were the last real big readers. That's true. I didn't read much as a kid. I read more as an adult, to be fair. Nim Godro with the 2. You need to see Zarkala shunning scene. It's bad. I don't want to play it on stream in case it gets, like, fucking struck or some annoying shit. But, I'll have a look. I'll do some digging. I can go early to the stream for once. Yeah, listen. I like to do some nice morning things every now and again. Okay. What about my eyes? Hey, Night Demon, welcome to Coping. Thank you very much. Guys, if we get like, I think it's another like 10 memberships. It's something like that. I can add more emotes to the channel. I can look. Also, we have new emotes now. Members, check out your emotes. I've added Pinkers things as emotes. Can I actually use them? Can I use my own emotes? Let me see. Yeah, I can. Check these out. How good are these? Right? And we listen, because it's Pride. You can't remember, we've got the Pride emote for this month. Okay? Dude, Pinker does like really good work. I'm actually really glad, like happy with how they look in chat. They look great. So, yeah. Yeah, see? Lots of theme stuff. Lots of theme stuff. Gotta love it. I love the stickers. They're really cute. I use them all the time, so it seemed to make sense to put them in as emotes. Okay. Zarkala dipped her hoof into her brew and dabbed the air with it, creating a mirror image of herself. Now I could definitely see what Luna meant. Oh, of myself. Now I could definitely see what Luna meant. My eyes were much different from theirs. They had swirling curves of purple where my pupils should be. What's wrong with me? Why am I like this? Bonk, I've been asking the question of what's wrong with you and why you are like this for like 2 fucking weeks now. Reminds me, sticker merch, please? Yeah, I do need to look at that. I was becoming hysterical and causing a scene. Story of your fucking life, Bonk. But why shouldn't I? I was a freak with not only intense amnesia problems, but also vortexes from... I mean, you are a freak. You are a freak, Bonk, that is true. Luna gently placed a hoof on my shoulder. Do not fret. You are perfectly fine. You are just unique. A rare kind of pony. You're... God, fuck. Do you think a doctor said that to Bonk at any point? Listen, don't worry, Bonk. You're not like a complete freak. You're just very special. Now take the medication. Dark Anime King. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? You're just unique, yeah. Listen, these weird hallucinations you have, your bizarre obsession with Black Griffin, the fact that you clearly wanted to be the one who dated Claire because you're a weird obsessive. There is no way Bonk wasn't obsessed with the idea of dating one of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Live for today or live for today? Live for today. Welcome to Coping 07. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Let's fucking go. Enjoy your emotes and also access to other random things you get. Oh, membership streams. There we go. Enjoy the membership streams. This pony is a hell beast, actually. True. Artemis with the 5. I remember I wanted to write fan fiction. I'm glad my procrastination stopped me. What did you think of Enter's video, by the way? I haven't seen all of it. What I've seen of it, I think is fine. So I said this on Dicker's stream. Fuck, I keep thinking I've talked about it, but I said this on Dicker's stream. Enter had by far the harder job than me because firstly, he's trying to follow up like the mess that was KP's video. And secondly, he's dealing with Emmy, who is a bit inconsistent. So he had the, you know, he doesn't have any evidence to go off, whereas I should have a video out in, I'm aiming for like the next 10 days to get most of it done. So I should have a follow-up video on Saberspark out soon. If everything goes to plan. If everything goes to plan, there will be another Saberspark video, which I think should be pretty fucking interesting for people. Salty Cheerios with a 2. Racism is magic. Well, Bonk certainly thinks so. Good, thanks. Hope you're okay too, and you're welcome for the screenshot I gave you. No worries, much appreciated. It was very useful. Nim, honestly, the series had so many episodes where the main characters were racist to other species, even late in the series. I mean, what was the thing with the buffalo? I vaguely remember reading something about, like, the buffalo were, like, Native Americans and fighting for, like, land rights? Was that an actual fucking episode, or was that fan fiction? Because that sounds completely fucking mental. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was what I was remembering. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, people keep saying the poor buffalo, so that's what's reminding me of it. Live, laugh, love. My dumbass forgot how English worked when making the name. That's fucking hilarious. That's so based. Live for today? I'll do. Oh, that's so fucking based. That's so fucking based. Don't forget the suicide MLP. Wait, what? No, Hornet, fuck off. Someone in chat, please. Hold on, I'm actually going to Google that. There's no way MLP dealt with suicide. P. Side. Sode. Wait, what? Season 8, episode 21. A rock hoof and a hard place, in which Rockhoof becomes an advocate for physician-assisted suicide. What? What? I'm sorry, what? When Rockhoof, one of the pillars of old Equestria, has trouble fitting into the modern world, Twilight Sparkle and her friends try to help him find a new purpose. What the fuck? Rockhoof tries to decide on his statue pose. Okay, what? I belong in a museum. Back in Ponyville, when all of its attempts to fit into the modern world having ended in failure, Rockhoof gives up all hope, remembering the story of Discord's defeat from earlier. He tells Twilight to turn him to stone, deciding that his only use in modern times is as a statue in a museum. Twilight vehemently refuses to carry out Rockhoof's request, but Rockhoof begs her, wanting to be remembered as the hero he used to be rather than the disappointment he is now. Twilight tells Spike to take over teaching her classes while she thinks of an alternative solution, as the young six express their awe and admiration of Rockhoof in class. Spike enters and informs her that Rockhoof will no longer be teaching them and might soon be turned to stone. Yona is completely shaken by this information, and before students can ask why, Spike gives them their assignment of writing an essay about heroism. I was trolling. Wait, the suicide episode is real. This is insane. This is insane. At the Castle of Friendship, Rockhoof tries to decide on his statue pose. When Yona bursts in, she begged him not to let himself be turned to stone, but Rockhoof says his old stories are not worth much in the modern world. Yona reads Rockhoof the essay she wrote for class, stating that she also does not fit in and first came to Ponyville, but had since made close friends. She also tells Rockhoof how much she deeply admires him and wants to be like him when she grows up. After hearing Yona's essay, Rockhoof decides to finish the story he was telling in class, and Yona reveals that the entire school wants to hear it. This is unfucking believable. That's unbelievable that exists. That's so fucking crazy. I don't know what to say. That's so insane. That's so insane, bro. What? You doubted MLP. Well, I've saved myself from being called a brony because apparently I don't know half the fucking lore. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm late to stream. How bad is it? Really? I feel like Rockhoof. It's really bad. The avatar is exactly your reaction. Holy shit. I can't remember who did this pony for me. It's really good, though. It is really good. Oh, fuck. Do we read more of Bonk's fanfiction? Holy shit, this is awful. I suppose I got another hour. Nim the Godra with the 5. What? That's worse than Pinky forcing two warring species to share the land Israel-Palestine style by singing a song. Oh, is it any wonder that the fans of this show, and again, I know I've got bronies in the audience, and I think many of you have come to realize that I'm pretty chill. And honestly, I like some of the bronies. So I don't mean all of you by saying this, but is it any wonder that some of the fans of this show have ended up like fucking Bonk? No, I remember that episode actually. Holy fuck. I'm gonna roll another cigarette. Well, hold on. Do not fret, you are perfectly fine. You're just unique, a rare kind of pony. Her words did not make me feel any better. All of my known life was hectic. I had no possible answers either, other than either me being the daughter of a monster or being a nobody. I needed to get away. I wasn't needed here anyways. I ran out of the door, tears in my eyes, with Zorkola yelling behind me, "Beware, beware." This is fucking god-awful. I turned out fine, but I also went to therapy. Yeah, it's Brony. Listen, it's Brony Christmas in June. Brony Christmas in June. For those of you who like have become fans of the channel in the last like 6 months, you won't know about Brony Christmas. But every year we do Brony Christmas. We go over old My Little Pony lore. I tell you what, covering this story has been great because I'm gonna like Brony Christmas this year in December is gonna be absolutely fucking banging. I've met so many bronies. I'm gonna bring them on and talk about the fandom. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best Brony Christmas ever. I am fucking glad I remember Brony Christmas. Do you know, because I've been doing Brony Christmas even back on Twitch. I've been doing Brony Christmas now for like 3 years. Hey Ragemonger, welcome into Brony Christmas in June. Beckett, when are you going back on camera? I don't like using camera because it means I have to like I'm currently sat here wrapped in a blanket with a hoodie on. I'm very cozy. Okay, I can't do that if I'm on camera. I might do something. I might do a camera stream this week. But you see me on camera in videos, and then everyone's like, "Wow, is that what Beckett looks like? Why is Beckett hot?" And then I get very self-conscious. I don't know if you're joking with me to mess with my emotions, chat. Layer Bug with a 5. Anyone remember that time the changelings were genocided? Evie with a 5. I watched the My Little Pony movie from the 80s when I was 7. It's quite something compared to the super girly movie to suicide by statuification. Brony, do you think we can get Beckett, do you think we can get Brony Christmas on Equestria Day? Maybe. Maybe. Beckett, you're an average 7 out of 10. On the internet, that's pretty solid. Beckett is new, trying to beat the heat. It's actually quite nicer. It's cool, hence the blanket. Don't forget that one changeling experiencing racism. What the fuck happened in this show? I've only seen bits from like the first like 3 seasons, I think. So oh yeah, assimilation by love and friendship. What the fuck? Beckett, too many faceless YouTubers seem attractive till the face reveal. Take the compliment. That's true. That is true. I'd say I've always used cam, actually. I've used cam for, like since really early on when I started making stuff. So it's not really special. I never wanted to go on camera, but the first time I was ever on someone's stream, it was on cam, so it was a bit of a waste of fucking time trying to hide my face. Remember when the pony committed 9/11 in MLP? Okay, now you're fucking with me. Now you're fucking with me, okay? There is an odd amount of racism in the show solved with friendship. Yeah, I'm starting to notice that. Kickstream watching MLP movie? I think I'd get banned for that. Even die, I think that would be a step too far, but we could do something, maybe. Maybe we could watch a few episodes on Kick. I'd be down for that. You're gonna not stream when all the Americans are asleep. Don't worry, they show up. Some of them are awake and they're like, oh, Beckett. Listen, I had one goal for this channel. Well, I had 2 goals for this channel, and it was getting fan fiction and sorry, not getting fan fiction, getting fan art, and being able to go live whenever I wanted and have people show up, and I've achieved both of those things. So I'm pretty pleased. I stay up for you and Chud, that's base. Listen, Chud's been fucking killing it recently. I've actually been watching more of Chud's stuff again. I try not to watch, whenever we're covering the same thing, I can't watch Chud because like his takes will bias mine. But I watch Chud at work when he's like covering shit that I'm not like going to cover. So that's been pretty useful. Fanfiction, say less, man. I'll write you something wonderful. People have written fanfiction about like before for me, and I have read it on stream. So if you write fanfiction about me, I'll read it on stream. Are you gonna cover British Runners video? I don't know, is the answer. I'm very supportive of British Runners video because I like British Runner. Like I would describe Runner as somebody I'm friendly with. But I don't know if I'm gonna cover his video on stream. I've heard it's really fucking good though, and if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. Artemis with the 5. Wait, Beckett, I got the best idea. Brony Christmas, where you and the boys play either Pony Finder or the official MLP FIM tabletop RPG by Hasbro. Oh, that's an interesting one. I could probably grab people for that. Juice Snail House with the 5. You forgot that Americans have the most unhinged sleep schedules. That's true. Also multiple time zones. I would watch a Chud / Beckett Frenemies podcast. Dude, he'd never do that with me. He'd literally never do that, though I might message him and ask. That would be very funny. But there's no way he'd do a podcast with me. I'm already involved in like 3 podcasts, and like 2, one of them's never produced any episodes. No, that's not true. Like, I'm involved in 3 podcasts. One I've got for this channel, which I'd never do any episodes for. Internet Explorers, which we never do any episodes for, and Now Recording, which is currently on hiatus. So I don't know if my track record with podcasts is particularly good right now. As bad as this fanfic is, at least it isn't Lily Orchard's Stockholm series. That is true. At least Bonk, I mean, to be fair, would Bonk write incest pedophilic fanfiction? Probably. Look at the shit he's into. Rip and Art. Listen, we're all still friends, and we will still probably make things in the future, but we're probably on hiatus at least for the next 4 months. At least for the next 4 months. Is it because you keep falling asleep and not being awake in time, Beckett? It's part of it. Like, here's the thing with Now Recording. Now Recording is fun when all the guys want to get together and make something fun together and laugh about something. And one of the main people for that is Matt Pitt. And at the moment, Matt isn't, like, around much. And it feels weird doing Now Recording without him. That's the truth. That's the truth. So I think a lot of this depends on, like, is Matt all right? Yeah, he's fine. He's just really busy. He's like working a lot. He works like Matt. Most people don't know this, I don't think, but Matt Pitt is like really busy. He does like a lot for other channels. He writes a lot. He's a good researcher. He's like super solid. So he's just like focusing on other things, really, and like other projects. But yeah, like Matt's good. Like I spoke to Matt recently. We all the guys got together and we had like a hangout cool thing. It just wasn't on stream. We all hung out for like 5 hours. So yeah, everyone's good. Everyone's good. We're just struggling with like fucking getting together and making content. Lay a bug with the 2. I remember there being a Truman Show-esque episode. Wait, what? That's fucking what? Okay. At the moment, the commentary community is a little bit fragmented, unfortunately. But it'll be like, look, the commentary community will be fragmented until a big story breaks and then all of us start covering it. That's what happened with the Mama Mac stuff. Didn't they all get brainwashed into a cult one episode? I believe, because I think I know the lore of this. This is like Starlight Glimmer. Is that her name? Like the one who became like Twilight's apprentice. That was her lore, wasn't it? She ran like this weird fucking cult where she like removed people's like cutie marks. Good job at gaining the crown, Drowsy. I love seeing the little crown wars in chat. Drowsy's like normally a lurker and then gets #1 faced. Fragmented. I'm just on my own island. Falgi, I think you firmly ended up in my orbit, actually. Which is based. Pull up the chat leaderboard. I don't think I'm putting chat on screen. I can't. Too tired. Okay, at the moment, it's Drowsy at #1, Rotting at 2, Cool Anime at 3, Deep Sea Monster at 4, Wookie at 5, Normal Ash at 6, Rain at 7, Nim the Gudra. Damn, I said your name properly. Name the Godra at 8, Lindenauer at 9, and Spartan Slayer at 10, and Arcani at 11. Arcani can have a special mention because it's Arcani, who I need to play video games with at the weekend. So if I disappear for a day, it's because we're playing Star Citizen. Dude, you guys don't know the fetish that's this show showed. It's like totally spies but with ponies. What? I'm a little proud of myself. Based, you should be. You better. Yeah, don't worry, we'll hang out, we'll do some stuff. Okay, let's read some more of this. Chapter 5. Oh, fucking hell, bro. Okay, listen, we at least need to get through chapter 7 by the end of this stream. I'm literally procrastinating because this is so fucking... Listen, Bonk, I know you're watching. I know you're either watching or you're watching this back, Bonk, because you can't not see things about yourself. You have no self-control. I know this about you, okay? You have the fucking gene, buddy. And I want you to know that your work is fucking dull. I'm literally, I booted this stream up just to read your fan fiction, and I'm finding, like, finding any excuse to do anything else. Chapter 5. I ran for what seemed like hours, making my way through thick bushes and dodging low branches. I found my way to a small clearing. In the middle was a single tree with a mini house built in its top. I knew I needed to rest, so I decided to climb up the ladder and into the treehouse. Lay a bug with the two. I meant the cult episode didn't have a good comparison. Oh, fair enough. Do we have to get through this story? We have to get through some of it. That is fucking terrible. Dude, I wrote better stuff as a child. I wrote better stuff as a 16-year-old than this person. I believe this person was at the time 16. Like, to be fair to Bonk, they've now written a 300-page schizo document about Black Griffin. Have you guys ever read the Black Griffin document, by the way? Has anyone here ever looked at this fucking thing? I might bring it up in a second. We might move to that. Might start having a little look at some of it. I just want... Dude's snail house with a 5. Love listening to a good, wholesome story at work. So fucking true. Hold on. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let me take this off screen for a second. We're going to... Listen. We'll go from one of Bonk's pieces of work to another. We'll go and have a look at regarding Black Griffin, because there's a couple of things in here I really feel like people should see, because people have questioned, hey, why would you question Black Griffin, the Black Griffin document, Beckett? Why would you question this? So let's have a quick look at it. I think Bonk tweeted out, anybody who is questioning the document or the evidence should me to read through it and point out why stuff isn't so bad. Alright. Let's have a look through then. Because I don't think people have seen this fucking thing. I think I'm right in saying that. I don't think anyone's ever read this fucking thing. And it's fucking awful. Now we're gonna focus in on a few bits and pieces in this, okay? Let's start with Destiny. This is the main one, the main accusation people want to go through. Now, we're not going to read it in detail, and you're about to see why. Because I don't need to. Because there's nothing in it. So, it's important to start with Destiny's account. It is one that led other victims coming forward and could be considered one of the most singularly damning, if true. The alleged victim shared her story on Twitter to the user Bronyfandont'S a year ago, asking to remain anonymous at the time as she feared being harassed. The incident reportedly occurred around 12 years ago before Gabe and Claire met. Okay, that's interesting. Now if we go down, let's look at what this document is. So to begin with, there's no messages, no DMs between them, no evidence. There's just tweets. Tweets from Destiny about their testimony. That's all this is. And when people started accusing her of not being a real person, Destiny outed herself to share a little more. So they reshare the fucking accusations. Now, what's the rest of this 21 pages? What's the next 21 page? So this section is 21 pages. So what do you think the remainder? That's 4 pages of it. What's the remainder? It's tweets about the situation from people like Sophie Scruggs. Like this is how the document is 300 pages, by the way. It's nonsense. That none of this is fucking evidence. None of it. I mean, most of it isn't even the fucking testimony. And then it's debating like Gabe being in the Navy. Firstly, I'd have to look into this, but one of the accusations against Destiny is Destiny got her own age wrong in her accusations because she ended up getting doxxed. Well, I should be clear about this. She ended up getting a cease and desist. Well, people know who this is. Their age is wrong in their original account, apparently. Also, they claimed that Gabe sent them a dick pic in 2012. That's not possible. DMs weren't there until December 2013. That's not just a year out, by the way. That's like 2 years out, because then you're looking really at 2014, right? Unless Gabe was like, well, Twitter's let me send pictures now, so the first thing I'm going to do is send a dick pic. That's it. And then it's like arguments about Twitter archiving messages. Some comments to do with Billy Bus Stop. More tweets from Fandont. None of this is fucking evidence. None of it is fucking evidence. Are you starting to see why I might have an issue with this fucking document? Let's go to the Snapchat one. The Snapchat one is again another piece of testimony from a random anonymous person who claims that in 2014, when this person was 14, Gabe offered to send them a dick pic. It's really interesting. So what's the evidence for this? Well, they had DMs with Gabe. Ooh, scandalous. They had huge conversations with Gabe that they saved, that they've got a recording of. Interesting. So what's in these messages? If your like guess is nothing, you'd be correct. Because Gabe opened up his Snapchat to his fan base and just said, you can Snapchat me in 2015. Something an awful lot of creators did at the time. And the document itself admits, while there isn't anything directly flirtatious or explicit in the Snapchat messages in the video, it is still Gabe provably chatting to a minor, sending pictures and videos back and forth, and her trusting him to confide in him. Casual, personal, private chats like these should not be happening between an adult and a minor. Well, there I agree. This seems pretty fucking unwise. However, here's my question. So, you were able to go and get a screen recording of your DMs with Gabe from Snapchat. So why are all the DMs you've got completely fucking innocent? If this guy was grooming you and trying to send you dick pics, why aren't those the messages that were saved? Why aren't those the conversations that were saved? Why is it that what you have is literally fucking nothing? Let's go to the third new victim, Dorothy, a former fan of Gabe's, who claims that, and I shit you not, Gabe tried to groom her by sending her a winky face. Please, why are we sending winky faces to an 11-year-old and saying you ship her OC with yours? I was 11 and saying good night with a winky face. It hurts me today. You would be so shady to me at young fucking age. Please, I looked up to you. You was the only person. Now, let's be clear. This person tweeted fan art at Gabe of their OC with his. And Gabe responded, oh my god, this is awesome, thank you. So is that my alter ego? I ship it, winky face. Here's the problem. These aren't DMs. This is a tweet response. Now, I'm somebody who gets a lot of fan art. Do you know what I have never, ever, ever done? Gone to look at the account of anyone who sends me shit. I just don't click on people's accounts. There's no evidence that Gabe knew the age of this person. The phrase, I ship it, is a very, very common phrase within the Brony community. This is insanity. This is a public Twitter accusation. Are you guys, like, the claim here is that Gabe was on public platforms just openly fucking grooming people, and none of it makes any fucking sense. Destiny lately was in your comment section spurging out when you dropped the Saber shit, though she deleted everything. I saw. Let's go. Now look, this is the DeviantArt stuff, and I want to be fair. This is really bad. This looks really bad and needs more picking apart than I'm prepared to do in this stream. But what I will say is this. So firstly, all these interactions are, one, out of context of what they're reacting to, are two, basically Gabe responding to her when she posts on his stuff. She is a fan. There is no evidence Gabe knew the age of this person directly. And finally, the claim here, and this is used in this way, the claim is that Gabe was planning to meet up with a minor using DeviantArt, which is insane. Gabe was in the military at the time. The claim would be that he was grooming a minor to meet up with in China on the off chance he was there. Now, there's other reasons I don't want to go into this, because I also know things that aren't in this document now. But I don't want to show them to you directly. This behavior out of Gabe is probably the weirdest fucking behavior. Like, unquestionably. But it also doesn't make him a fucking pedophile, and it doesn't make him a groomer. The other thing that's really important to note is that this person kept trying to contact Gabe, and there's no evidence that he, like, was like, ooh, they've sent me my email, the email address, I can email them. None. If Gabe was grooming this person, his method was playing hard to get. It's actually fucking crazy. So we will come back to this at some point, because this one needs really pulling apart, and I can't do that without permission to show some of the other stuff and evidence I've seen, okay? Snail Dewhouse with the 2, winky face, thanks. So let's go for some of the other examples of this being just a terrible fucking document. Gabe and Shane Dawson. This is evidence in Bronyfandont'S mind, by the way. Shane Dawson has been widely known to be a pedophilic and racist his entire career. His entire career. This video highlights this about 15 minutes in, covering a thread involving Shane's pedophilia. The kind of person no one who has any kind of moral should associate with, so let alone invite to go flying. You know who has, though? Gabriel Brown. Here's the evidence. Shane used a song from Black Griffin, and Black Griffin quote tweeted him. Therefore, Black Griffin must be a pedophile. Is anyone else starting to see the issues with this fucking document? And this is before we even get to Gabe and Michelle, whispers at conventions, unprofessional videos. Well, guys, these videos were very unprofessional. They were making content together. It's insane. This whole thing is fucking insane. And they begin the document with like, please don't harass anyone. This guy's a pedophile. Please don't harass anybody. This entire thing is hearsay at best. Yeah. Again, I've never said that Black Griffin isn't a groomer. All I've said is that this document is completely fucking nuts and proves nothing. I have so many issues with the beginning of this document, yeah. They view this as a credible source. This is the whole of the source. And you've got to remember as well, the main victims of Black Griffin would have to be Michelle and Claire, both of whom say nothing untoward ever happened, and neither of them claimed to be victims. And when they came out to say that, Bronyfandont attacked them. So there you go, Bonk. There's my issues with your document. There's nothing in it. It's padded with useless, meaningless shit. Bonk wants to say things like, where's my tweets from earlier? Where are my tweets from earlier? Actually, fuck it. We can just do this. Fuck. You don't want to do it? You don't want to do that? Oh, fuck you. Okay. We can just do this. Give me a sec. We'll just go to Fandont's account. Have a quick look in, shall we? Because Fandont's been tweeting. This is him trying to, like, harass somebody else into not working with Billy Bustup, by the way. Because he's back on that fucking bent almost immediately. We need to stop people working with this game, guys. These people are evil. Complete fucking psycho, bro. But this is what unironically triggered me. You can post all the concrete information in the world. All it takes is a confident sounding no, and people will pretend all that information is fake. Over 300 pages of cited, damning information on Black Griffin, debunked by a no. it feels like the world is hopeless. I've just shown you the document. Put a 1 in chat if you think that that document is shit. Put a 1 in chat if you think that document is shit. Because, like, it doesn't look like 100+ pages of cited damning information to me. Does it to you, chat? Do you think this looks damning? Because it looks like 300 pages of pictures of tweets which are not evidence of people's random fucking opinions. Bonk. You useless idiot. I'll say this. If Black Griffin is guilty, the reason Black Griffin is going to get away with the shit that he's done if he is guilty is Fandon't. It's Sophie Scruggs. It's Amy New. Because rather than gathering actual evidence or taking things to the authorities or trying to, like, get Gabe investigated, they put out hit pieces, started a massive Twitter mob, and now people like me are going to come along and say, you guys are retarded. You guys are out of your fucking minds. Because Fandon't doesn't care about the truth, guys. And I'll show you how little Fandon't cares about the truth. I'll show you straight up how little Fandon't fucking cares. Because recently, Fandon't has been tweeting out at people. Firstly, this is just great. Like, he's freaking out at this person. But, where is it? Yeah. Fandon't has been arguing with somebody all of yesterday about the account being locked. Something we all saw happen. Fandon't himself, Fauji, has a tweet about this. Like, showing the evidence. Fandon't, Bronyfandont'S as in Bonk, said that he locked, the account was locked by Sophie because he was having a mental health crisis. Sophie locked the account. Sophie said that she locked the account. And now, Fandon't is denying that happened. Because the fact that he had a mental health crisis and was locked out of his account makes him look bad. Why? Because him being back on the account means Sophie gave him control back. And Sophie is catching flack for this. Sophie's catching flack for this. Understandably. Because why wouldn't she? Where is this one? I think it was off this. Oh yeah, this is Fluttercult, by the way. Who's like, I like this. I just want to make sure you know, Copecast, that I let the FBI know about Black Griffin. It's like letting the authorities deal with something rather than an online hate mob led by a lunatic, all inspired by a control freak father. What a novel idea. What a novel idea, bro. It's down here like, if anybody else wants to do so, here's a link. I also recommend adding the Google Doc and using Black Griffin's real name. This dude, Fluttercult, sent the fucking Google Doc to the FBI. Guys, we've got some hard evidence here. Some people have tweeted about it. Can you change your PFP? I'm at the gym and I want to watch your video shamelessly. The FBI is gonna laugh their asses off. I mean, it's crazy, bro. This is complete lolcow behavior. We've told the FBI about the tweets, Beckett. Oh, bro. We should all report them to the FBI. That'll do it. If any of these fucking clowns actually believed these accusations, they'd have done this ages ago. They don't. They're just here. They're just here because they want to hate Black Griffin. It's so gay. It's so gay. Okay, what was this other one? I think it was here. Oh yeah, okay. Not only Bonk, Sophie has been blocking anyone who questions why she let Bonk have access to the Fandon't account again. Honestly, they deserve each other. And this person asked, why did you give Bonk access to the Fandon't account then? He is not only an unreliable source to trust regarding the accusations, but it's clear that he's not mentally well enough to handle all of this. If you cared, then keep the account away from Bonk for his sake. To be fair to Sophie, she hasn't blocked me yet. The FBI to the... in America to the British man. I mean, it's like, why would I care? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, listen. I'm gonna open this up. Because I know, I know that there are some of Bonk's fans, or some of the people watching, believe the fucking Black Griffin allegations. They believe the Black Griffin allegations. I know some of you in chat right now, lurking, believe these allegations. My chat is like, if you have any, go on, ask me any question. Just ask me about some of this. You can one guy me. It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. If you guys have some hard fucking evidence about Gabe, tell me. Because as far as I can see, this has been a load of people calling a guy a pedophile with no fucking actual evidence for it. I think you've been pretty straightforward. You know, I began this. There's a tweet. Like, in fact, the tweet about, the tweet I put out about the Saberspark stuff was literally, I think, like, included the line, I think the Black Griffin stuff might have legs. And before I started looking into this, I did actually, I mean, I was on the side of like, oh, it seems pretty open and shut. Do you have any, what did he even do to Bonk to get him this angry? I think Bonk is just a weird freak, and I think that Bonk, I think Bonk had a fetish for Claire. That's my legitimate take. I think Bonk, fantasized about Sweetie Belle, this underage pony character, and when Claire got a boyfriend, he freaked out. I just think dating someone you know when you're an adult, when they were a teen, is really fucking weird. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. If the accusation against fucking Black Griffin is that he is a weird dude and his relationship, especially from the outside, looks pretty fucking bizarre, I'd agree with you. I would agree up and down with you. But I would say this also. I've got the advantage a lot of you don't, in that I've spoken to Claire. And since the video came out, I have actually spoken to Claire again. And do you know what? Do you want, like, if you want to take, I honestly think she just wore him down until he agreed to go on a date with her. That's my honest take. That's my honest take. I think, knowing what I do about Claire's history, that everyone in her life, whether it was like her parents or like other people around her, basically treated Claire as an object. They treated her as this, you are going to be a voice actress and do what you're fucking told. And Gabe, when she first encountered him, doesn't give a shit about any of all that and treated her like a person. And then when she got older, she was like, this is like the person I've known who's like the first person to treat me like a human being. And she was like, and she's a wreck. Claire's a fucking wrecking ball. So she was like, I'm gonna date him, and he doesn't really get a say in this. That's what I think happened. That's honestly what I think happened. Because what I understand about Black Griffin from talking to people around him, dude is a complete fucking pushover. I just think she bullied him into dating her. Honestly, it sounds crazy until you actually speak to Claire and you're like, wow, that makes perfect sense, actually. It's just makes perfect sense. Okay. Layer bug with a 2. By the way, where's the one guy who kept shitting on you? Oh, what? Strongwind? Don't know. Probably asleep. Rex Hellroom with 2. I argued with one entitled fan out in the wild every time. Yeah, Claire, like Black Griffin's wife is a voice actress. So is Black Griffin. Both of these people are, you know, minor celebrities. It's Claire that groomed Griffin. I mean, honestly, Gabe is kind of like, Gabe's super autistic and basically like You know, like the tweet about Shane Dawson. This is a dude who woke up one day and was like, I want to learn to fly aeroplanes. So that's what, like, one of his current projects is getting his pilot's license. He's just like a mega autist. Why would she need help if she chose to date him as an adult? Who was that from? Who was like, oh fuck, I've actually only got top chat on. Give me a second. Wolf. That's probably correct, but then that's probably correct, but this person needs some help. But then this person needs some help. See, like, Claire's gone through therapy. Oh, I was talking about Claire. Yeah, like, Claire's gone through therapy. Like, the stuff around her, like, home life. Again, I know a bit more than you guys now, and I'm not sure how much I'm able to say as, at the moment. But I will say this. I have been shown evidence of what Claire's home life looked like. And I've been shown hard evidence. And it's pretty fucked up, actually. I would describe Claire's home life as pretty fucked up. I'd actually openly describe that relationship with her dad in particular as pretty abusive. Like pretty emotionally manipulative. It's really not pleasant. So yeah. Also, you just shouldn't date someone you knew as an adult when you were a teen. Again, like, I might agree with you. Like, I'm not saying their relationship isn't weird. I'm just saying that Gabe isn't a groomer or a pedophile. I think, like, even Saberspark said the relationship was weird. He tweeted about this. But that doesn't mean that his life should be ruined. Is that, like, Wolf Jaws, is that fair? Like, you can call the relationship weird, but his life shouldn't be ruined and he shouldn't be labeled a pedophile. Is that reasonable? Apologies, I didn't intend to do something like that. No, I'm not. Listen, I didn't accuse. I'm not saying you are. You are fine, Wolf Draws. But like, this is a back and forth. You're good. You're good. You're good. You good. You're good. That is enough for me, since I am almost certain I know what she went through from the audio clip. Yeah. Weird isn't criminal. I agree. Some people end up in weird relationships, but if they're happy, like, who cares? Like, and again, from speaking with Claire, dude, she loves him. I don't know what else to tell you. I just get passionate about stuff. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Yeah, as Ash says, you're coming into this with good faith, so you're all good. Like, I kind of, the people who, like, are accusing Black Griffin of being a pedophile, I kind of break into two categories in my head. There are the people who genuinely have heard bits and pieces and are concerned for Claire, and they are quite reasonable. And generally when I talk to these people or when I interact with them, either through, like, comment sections or tweets or, like, I've had calls with these people, and they're pretty reasonable. They're like, oh, I didn't realize this. I didn't realize the document was shit. I didn't realize there was no hard evidence. I didn't realize this about this relationship. And they're like, it's still weird, but like, okay, maybe we can't call him a pedophile. And then there's the other group of people who are fucking crazy, who are just like, Black Griffin's a pedophile. He needs to be removed from everything. Murder this guy. Wood chipper, wood chipper, wood chipper, wood chipper. And you can't do anything with those fucking people because A, they are like one of two things. They're either married to the narrative and they cannot accept that they are wrong, or they're just hateful pieces of shit. That's a big part of this. They just want to attack somebody and they feel like that person is Black Griffin because they get an excuse. Either because they're like jealous that he's dating he's married to a voice actress from My Little Pony, because so many of these fucking people have fantasies about Claire. Like, you go through these people's, like, fucking histories, and you're like, oh, you were obsessed with Sweetie Belle, were you? Oh, interesting. Interesting that now you hate her husband. Isn't that fucking funny? I actually remember Claire's dad posting on Instagram how sad it was that she didn't invite him to her wedding a while back. Yeah, and Saberspark got shit for this, but I'll be honest with you. Like, dude, Ian's a piece of shit. No wonder he didn't get invited to the fucking wedding. Dude is trying to sabotage. And to be clear, by the way, because I can actually evidence this long term if I need to. Ian was fine with the relationship. Ian was fine with the relationship until he felt it was threatening or like derailing Claire's career. I'm not kidding. We're doing Brony Christmas. We're doing Brony Christmas in June. That's why I'm a horse. Because fun fact, the way the way Black Griffin actually got to know Claire, like properly got to know Claire, is because Ian invited Black Griffin to stay at their house, I believe in California, when Black Griffin was working on a project, and Claire, who was like 19 or 20 at the time, was home from college. That was the first time Black Griffin and Claire ever hung out properly. It was like fucking, and they were fine with it because Black Griffin's successful. But when Black Griffin, like, when Claire started to pull away, from her parents' control, that's when Claire's father turned around and was like, "Oh, I don't think this is a good idea," because Claire's father is an insane control freak. Dude's an absolute fucking head case. God, this story, guys, it's so frustrating. If Claire is happy and doesn't see herself as a victim, then people need to leave her alone. She's an adult and makes her own choices. Yeah, absolutely. Do you know there are people who are arguing that, like, a woman's brain doesn't fully function, fully form until you're 27? So in, like, 2 years' time, Claire is going to wake up one day and be like, "Oh, I was groomed." This is an actual narrative I have heard from people, that Claire is too, like, young to have fully formed opinions at 25. I just, like, I cannot describe to all of you how fucking insane the Black Griffin allegations are. They are crazy. I promise you, they are and again, I have not at any point in this said that Black Griffin isn't a groomer. I'm just telling you that the accusations against him are, like, so shaky, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's unfucking real. I'm gonna see. Do you know what? Fuck it. I've talked myself into it. After I'm done with this fucking Saberspark stuff, we're gonna pull apart the Black Griffin stuff. We're doing it. Val G put on a pot of coffee. We're gonna rip the entire doc apart in detail. It's gonna be a video. Fuck it. I'm done. Fuck this shit. So annoyed by it. I'm so annoyed by it, guys. It's actually insane. You know what? Fuck these people. Honest to God. Like, I think one of the problems is as well, for those of you who've been watching the channel for a significant amount of time, you'll remember this. Do you remember when I criticized Dogpack and I had a huge fucking hate mob come for me? Do you guys remember this? Like, I got death threats, like, my videos got downvoted to shit, I had a ton of comments on everything of how I'm fucking evil, and how I'm, like, questioning, like, victims and things, and trying to help Mr. Beast get away with stuff. Do you remember that? Do you remember what fucking happened? I fucking decimated Dogpack, along with some other people. It made me go even fucking harder, and I'm not worried about mass backlash. I don't think these people realize... I don't think these people realize that tweeting at me is not going to get me to stop. It's just going to make me go harder. they've actually annoyed me. unironically, I'm not like triggered or I'm actually annoyed at these fucking retards. So I want to like, apparently these Black Griffin allegations mean a lot to them personally. So I actually want to, I hope he's not a groomer, because I want, if I can find any fucking proof or like some ways to exonerate him, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm not gonna make stuff up. If I find good evidence that Black Griffin is a groomer, I will be the first to fucking tell you. But until I do, I'm gonna work tirelessly to rip this narrative apart, just to upset these people. I like, not even to defend Claire and Gabe, just to upset the fucking I hate Black Griffin crowd. This is entirely spite driven. Fuck you people. Jude Snail asks with a 2. To be fair, you are a little evil. As a treat. As a treat! Akadi with the 10. Don't know what I walked into, but here's some money. Thank you. Maybe I read that already. Fuck. Do you know what the difference between me and Bonk is as well? I can afford researchers. I can afford to pay people, Bonk, to go and do legwork. Bonk's living in debt. Check my Twitter out, guys. I was posting about this. Bonk is in debt, can't even afford to run his fan project. Bonk can't even afford to make his fan project. Bonk, I went live at 2 a.m. in the morning and I've made like $150 just laughing at you. Okay? Thank you, chat. You've been very generous. And your money from this stream is going to go towards paying researchers to make Bonk's life worse. Okay? You have all contributed. You have all contributed to helping me fuck this guy's like life up. Yellow, did you see those DeviantArt convos of Griffin? Yes. Yes, I did. I mean, to be fair to him, the worst thing in the document, legitimately, the worst thing in the document is the DeviantArt convos, but that is pretty much it. And also, I know some mitigating things about those combos, which I can't show you because I haven't got permission, but we'll get to them if I do a video. But there are mitigating elements to them. But they are pretty fucking weird, chat, okay? I'd like that on record, okay? I am not in any way sweeping for the DeviantArt combos. They are fucking bizarre. Rain with the 5, to be honest, I was swayed a lot by other creators on this, Lazy, and you completely changed my perspective. Still think Black Griffin is weird, but not criminal. Yeah. I think the perspective of Black Griffin is weird is pretty much just the correct perspective. The dude is weird, but he's like, a brony being weird isn't news, it's fucking Tuesday. Arcadi sent 1 cope and seethe gifted membership. Thank you very much. 07. Oh, Scott, you got it. That's based. It's not news, it's fucking Tuesday. And while he is weird, not disagreeing with any of you at all, he doesn't deserve to have his life fucking ruined over it. I'm sorry. It's just it's absolutely fucking ridiculous what's happened to these people. And again, the Saberspark stuff. Why go after Saberspark? Because of Black Griffin. Emily says this in her fucking... Oh my god. Emily says this in her fucking interview with Enter. It's Thursday, Becca? It is Thursday. That's true. In fact, I'm going to play this to you. I'm going to play this to you because I can do that. Fuck, I just realized. Let me get this up. Because I have become so petty, guys. I have become so petty that I decided to actually make a fucking video for Twitter. Where is it? Guys, I've been tweeting so fucking much. One sec. Okay. I made a video for Twitter because I was so fucking annoyed by all this. Directed at Amy New. This is a 7-minute this is a 7-minute Twitter video. Do you understand how fucking mad I am? It's actually ridiculous. Okay. So we're gonna have a quick watch. We're gonna have a quick watch of it. But I'm not narcissistic to not watch all of it. Hey there, Amy New. Beckett from Copecast here, and I've got some questions just for you. So the first thing we're going to do is basically this section here is just her talking about the fact she went to Amy. But this next section is where things get interesting. Where is it? Yeah, okay. I think it's this bit. Why don't we just wind that clip back a little bit?
Maybe the last like 4 months or so, you know, the conversation has come up because of all of the stuff in relation to Black Griffin. Because people will bring up that Saber has defended this and has, you know, I've seen all these comments that he's making about it. It's all on the level, you know, it's all cool, you know, because Claire doesn't understand that she has been groomed. It's fine, you know, it's all on the level. We're all good. And I'll be honest, that triggered me and made me realize.
So, for anybody who might want a motivation of why Emily might lie about rape accusations against Saberspark, there's your motivation. Emily, just in a fucking interview for some reason, gave a smoking gun of her motivation of why she might lie about rape accusations. Saberspark was defending Black Griffin, and in the last 4 months, that triggered her. And then what does she do? She goes to Amy New with rape allegations against him. Huh, that's really interesting. That's really interesting that you do that. Lay a bug with the two. He's some guy, I guess. Don't know any of these people. I can't believe she said this. This is fucking insane. Claire doesn't understand she's groomed, so I need to accuse Saberspark of rape. What? Again, I hear that Amy's husband has allegations of talking to minors as well. Unsure if it's true, but hilarious if it was. Yeah, I don't have any evidence for those accusations, so I'm not going to pay any credence to them. Because that would make me a complete fucking hypocrite. Becky, you are evil. I know. Like, again, this is fucking insanity. This is actual fucking insanity. Also, I think somebody said earlier, Beckett, can we get a sticker? Oh, fuck, yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I haven't been paying attention. That's what we do early morning streams. I am super proud of you. Also, cool anime girls. Have a sticker just for yourself for reminding me to give chat a sticker. There you go. You get an individual sticker. Well done. By the way, okay, so that's what I think that's mostly what I wanted to show you from this. But I do want to show you one other thing, because somebody said this channel was built from pettiness. Okay?
So it's like, I'm not trying to...
I'm going to be honest with you. That is true. And I am now at basically the same amount of subscribers as Wick TV, who's been doing this as his job for like 3 years. This is the person who pissed me off enough to make this channel. And I've been waiting. I've been waiting. God, I'm so fucking petty. It's actually unreal. Somebody sent a tweet. Somebody tweeted at me that was like, "Don't you think that going after the victim and like saying that Emily may not be telling the truth isn't this all a bit petty? Shouldn't you leave people?" I'm like, dude, have you met me? I am like pure fucking pettiness. Beckett always does a little resigned laugh at my chats. That is true. That is true, Leia. You are 0.1 above him. Dude, some people are going to see that and unsub. I know they are. And it's going to be funny when they do. I respect it. I respect the decision of those people. Oh my god. Okay, listen. I forgot, what was your beef with Wick? Oh, it was over the PB stuff. It doesn't matter. I'm not even fighting with Wick anymore. I'm not even fighting with them anymore. Actually, look, we get on. I just think it's fine. I'm just being shitty for no reason. When do you start shaving your head? Oh my fucking god. I don't think that's coming anytime soon. Hold on a second. Is there anyone to, like... Has everyone finished for the day? I think so. Okay. I think everyone's done for the day. I think it's just me. It is like 10 a.m. in the morning. Right. It's just funny you started this out of pettiness. Yeah, I'm a monster. Okay, we all know what I am. We all know what I am. I know what I am. I've never lied to any of you, okay? 20% cooler? Yeah, let's do 20% cooler. Guys, I hope you have an awesome fucking day. I hope when either those of you going to work or whatever and getting up for your day, I hope you do something cool. For those of you going to sleep, I hope you sleep well, and I hope you have a great Thursday. I will be back, as I say, like, I've got a 4-day weekend, so I will be streaming. I need to work on this video. So it should be fun. Chud's going to have a good stream with the Innuendo studio. He's doing Innuendo. Oh, fuck, I'm going to watch that. That's going to be fucking banging. That's going to be fucking banging. Okay, yes. I thank you, Nicandros. I also, if you're up, I reckon if Chud's going over the Innuendo Studios stuff, I highly recommend watching Chud today because it's going to be fucking hilarious. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. This has been like a complete fucking, I don't know. Nice to do Brony Christmas in June, I guess. Always a laugh. You guys are based, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.
In your hair, get your boots on dear, cause we're going out there, don't care about the dress code, put it on, let's go, girls go wild, cause we're going out fresco, ha, no need to perform, hands on our bodies gonna keep us feels warm, we need social reform, cause we're just so criminal, linguist subliminal, damage is minimal, top percent our largest fraction, massive attraction, girl action, stop that, I'm gonna need a reaction, drop that, you already got your reaction, me, I'm gonna keep on smiling, you're gonna need restyling, I got a quote back from the jeweler, you're getting 20% cooler. Yeah, own this beat. You can call me a king or a ruler, filling on bass, get horse in a mic. We're getting 20% cooler. We had a great day out, calling my name like Ferris Bueller. It's time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler. 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 Reduce that triple, there's an 8 or a 9. I think they're on my level like a rebel in a bunker, getting shot with a mortar. Bump up and down, cause I think you're order. Place your hand on my thigh, don't be coy, I can hear you sigh. Grinding your hips, I'll be flashing my pink, and in 10 seconds flat, you'll be back with a drink. Whoa! Bring out the Bacardi! Swag and sparkle up in the party, tap that. Like a phone in a cold war room on the 3rd floor, knocking on my front door. Me, I'm kind of a rarity, you